Yes, make sure you log on to doggiediamondsnofilter.com. That is my official website. And have you heard about the $100 promo deal that I have? Let me give you some information really quick on the promo deal. First of all, the promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's on the Insta Stories, the YouTube community threads, Facebook, and the Twitter accounts. I could promote whatever you need, but as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only, must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products. Just contact me at Doggie Diamonds, on Instagram. Yes. What's up, everybody? I couldn't really do no long intro. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Shout out to everybody here. I didn't really want to do no long intro. I just wanted to really just talk, and I'm kind of like in a very serious mood, because I talked about it last night, but as I spoke about it with other people, and as I not look back at it, but show somebody, really didn't really sit well with me. It didn't sit well with me last night, but as if you go to sleep and you wake up and you think about it again, and then somebody else asks you about it, you relive it again, seeing it. First of all, I'm not really me personally, I'm not a praying type individuals, but if you are, you do what you have to do. But I will say, man, Buck, you got this, man. You strong, you survive this horrible terrible borough that we're from. You survived some of the madness. You made it to be 49 years old. So you know what it's hitting for. You know what is going on. You didn't deserve what happened to you, but it did happen, and you still gonna be here to talk about all the great things that you accomplished in your career, and you got more to accomplish, and you definitely gonna you gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? I know you strong, and you cut from a different cloth. You from Brooklyn, so we cut different. But I hate that it had to happen to you, because nobody deserves that. But I did want to say to the guy that's holding the camera that thought it was cool and cute to narrate the video the way you did, why don't you identify yourself? Y'all wanted clout, right? Because if any altercation that he had in the street, nobody would have known that he had an altercation if y'all didn't film it. His personal family and his friends would have known. But y'all decided to make it public that y'all not only harmed him, but also humiliated him and beat him inhumanely, right? Why don't you let it be known who you are? Why don't you get your clout? You wanted clout, get your clout. Say who you are, cameraman, and the people who did it, take your credit. Go out there and take your credit. Let it be known we did this, put in this work. And it happened in the streets. Let everything let everything play out the way it want to play out. Y'all didn't have to do that. Y'all didn't have to film him. Y'all already won. Identify yourself. Let it be known who you are. Say who you are. Let everybody know it was me. I did this, because if it was anybody else, they would be claiming it. Y'all wanted clout. Y'all wanted it to be out there. I don't know if y'all thought we was going to laugh, or you thought we was going to be riding with you, or we thought it was going to be funny. We don't think it's funny. We don't think it's cute. It's not nothing. Buckshot is our brother, and definitely one of my Brooklyn brothers. Not only one of my Brooklyn brothers, he was one of the first of the new class representing Brooklyn. It wasn't Biggie. It wasn't Jay-Z. It wasn't none. It was Buckshot. And one of the only men that put his whole crew on. His whole crew. Made sure everybody was heard from his whole crew. Nobody from Brooklyn has done that like Buckshot. Nobody has done it the way he did it. Innovated a lot of stuff. One of the first ones with the technology. One of the first ones with the website. Where you think I got the website idea from? I got the website idea from them. They had 800 numbers. They had a van. They had everything. Just innovated the game, innovated the culture, and put on others that wasn't even down with them. Helped the Sky Zoos, the Torres, the Static Selectors, the B-Reals, the KRS-Ones, the Ninth Wonders. You understand what I'm saying? So Y'all think it's funny. You thought it was funny to do that. Say who you are. If it's funny, we all wanna know who you are. We want to know who the comedian is. Just claim your work. Claim your work. You obviously not worried about the law. You put it out there. You put it out there like it didn't matter. You want to sit there and narrate. You want to sit there and be somebody in the background, like it calling it a shot for shot of what happened while this man is in distress. You thought it was funny. So just say who you are now. Put it, y'all wanted clout. We're going to give you all the clout you're looking for. I promise you. Say who you are. I promise the streets will give you all the clout that you're looking for. Because that's what you're looking for, right? Don't be a chump now. Don't be scared. Don't be in hiding. Don't worry about nothing. Just say who you are. Put it out there. Claim your work. I guarantee you, you will get all the clout that you're looking for. In my whole time in this culture, I've never known Buckshot to have beef with one individual where it was street beef to where it had to be you had to harm him. Never. I never seen that before. I never known, him and Buckshot and such got into it. Never in my whole time. Never. So now, y'all don't worry about the cops now. Y'all put out tapes. Y'all wanted to be cameraman? Put it out. Put it out who you are, cameraman. Identify yourself. Put it out there. So again, listen, help Be Real. He did a project with Be Real. I'm not arguing with nobody in the chat. Straight up and down. You got anything negative to say in the chat, I'm getting you up out of here. We ain't doing that tonight. We ain't doing that tonight. Like I said, he helped Be Real. He put out an album on Be Real on his label. Why Be Real ain't doing on Be Real label? So whether they helped each other, he's still somebody from my borough who don't have to help nobody, and nobody helped him. So I said what I said. If you don't like it, bounce. So again, identify yourself. Let it be known. This transcends rap. We just talking about a man. We talk about a man who has children, who has a family, that every time we saw what we saw, we looked at what we looked at, we like, yo, he was so unrecognizable, we didn't even know if that was him. We was looking like, yo, hold on, I don't even know if that's really him, and we hoping it's not him. But again, y'all cowards. I'm telling you, y'all cowards. Y'all cowards for doing that. Y'all cowards for doing that. Because again, what you did what you did. Y'all won. By every means, y'all won. Obviously, he didn't have no wins physically. Obviously, y'all had to jump him, right? So he didn't have no wins. He already won because y'all jumped him. Y'all already won because y'all scarred him up. Y'all already won because y'all beat him down. And then you filmed him and laughing, and you want to film him and get points for filming him. So say who you are. We don't care what part of Brooklyn you from. We all over Brooklyn. Say who you are. I don't care what part you in. Say who you are. No situation anybody should get done like that unless they're a harmer of children. And I know that ain't on his name and on his, so again. So you sitting there laughing, cameraman, I think you the biggest bitch out of all of them, not even the people who touched them. Whoever filmed that is a bitch. Straight up. You got somebody who this is not just a rapper. This is somebody that's loved around the world, that just did so much for the culture. Like, this culture, this is somebody who put Brooklyn on his back. Put Brooklyn on his back. And then the borough that he helped manifest into what it is, kind of spearheaded it. That's what y'all do to him in Brooklyn? As much as he repped that bullshit ass borough that I'm from, this what y'all do, Brooklyn. This what y'all let happen to one of your own. Nobody intervened. Nobody said, yo, come on, man, that's Buckshot. Nobody said that. As much as he did for Brooklyn, this how we do each other in Brooklyn. We do our legends, our icon. He's not no street legend. He's not known for selling drugs and busting his gun and doing all that shit. He's known for being a businessman and putting people on and helping his community in more ways than one. So the people who's running around being idiots, why y'all don't kick their ass? When your neighborhood get gentrified, why you don't stop that? You allow everything to go on. But when you see somebody that look like you, when you see somebody of you, that's the first thing you want to do is put in pain and put in work. Again, I'm just saying, identify yourself. Just let it be known who you are. I know, it's probably a few people that just want to have a discussion with you, just want to know, what was you thinking? What was on your mind? What bothered you? That's all they want to know. That's all they want to know. Just who are you? It's up to us to protect us. It's up to us to say, yo, this is this, that, and the third. Big Facts Brooklyn, I think you want a reaction out of me. You ain't going to get it because I'm outside. And listen, man, you already know. I walk around with me and like 17 homies every day. Straight up. 17 of us, it's 18 of us. Straight up. So play. You think it's funny. It's people in your hood that did shit to children, that did shit to your moms, that did shit to all types of people. Y'all don't even do that to them. Your man told on you. Your man sold crack to your moms. Your man did some shit to your sister. Y'all don't even do that to them. Y'all still rock with them and really mess with them and cool. Yo, he ain't tell on me. No, he did that back in the... Come on, man. So at the end of the day, when y'all get to sit down that y'all get, I don't want to see nobody light no candles. I don't want to see you on the t-shirts. I don't want nobody to say you was a good dude. Y'all supposed to claim your work. Seriously, claim your work. Identify yourself. Nobody know who you are. We want to know who you are. We want to know who you are. We got Buckshot. Brownsville. Look what he did for the brothers in Brownsville. My brother Sean Price, rest in peace. Rock, Steel, Sterain. Top Dog. You got the Star, Tech. You got Crown Heights. You got Rusty Jooks. This is a man from Brooklyn who didn't have a big major behind him. He didn't have this big conglomerate or none of that shit. He's a dude from Brooklyn who sacrificed himself and his career so his mans got on. Who had to sit out because he had a bad deal. As Jeezy said, even behind Young M.A. So even if he know, I think we all need to know. I think it should be public. Not for the police, I'm just saying. Let's be public. Y'all publicized what y'all did to him. Y'all put it out there. Many people are hurt by it. You hurt a lot of people by what you did. Put it out there. Let it be known. Put it out there. Let us know who you are. What block you from? What hood you from? I don't call the police. I don't deal with police. Well, you ain't got to worry about them. It's just some people that probably just want to have a conversation with y'all. Just smooth it out. Because what you could have did, as stupid as it is, you already won. But y'all into humiliation. That's the clout that y'all be looking for. And I'm telling you, y'all gonna get exactly what you looking for. I'm telling you, you're gonna get what you looking for. You know how many people in this culture grew up on Buckshot? You know how many people he influenced? From east to west coast to the south. You know how many people he influenced? From your favorites, Tupac, to Eminem, Eminem almost signed with him. Tupac doing a project with him. I remember when I first saw them, I was like, oh shit, Brooklyn. I know I'm Brooklyn biased. I love my borough. It's just real. But you see that so people, we got a job to do. We have to figure out who is the man with the voice, who's the cameraman, who sent who the footage, and we need to know who they are. That's it. That's what we want to know. We want to know who they are. I just thought about him already dealing with health issues, already having seizures, fighting for his health, all the neurological issues, the complications that he could go through from that. But it's two things that's going to come from this that's dope. Two things is going to come from this unfortunate situation. Two things is going to happen. One, he a trooper and a soldier, so he going to be all right. And he going to be able to show them, I was down, but I'm not out. And that's what I like about that. Two, this shit going to bring us together. Because now we ain't got no choice. Now, at any given time, any of us going around, we could be accosted and these dudes could do any of this madness. Or for what? Or for, like I said, this is Buckshot don't bother nobody. Seriously, he don't bother nobody. He don't bother nobody. He don't bother nobody. Like, I've known him for a long time. I don't know him for having beefs and issues in the street and I'm gonna get out. I don't know him for that. Seriously. And he never been no punk. He ain't no sucker, but he just shook hands and kissed babies and cared about the borough that didn't protect him. Like, I'm like, wow. In Brooklyn? All y'all people out of state, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all support. I just want y'all to claim y'all work. I just want y'all to just come out. Because at the end of the day, as a human, you gotta have mercy. When you do something merciless to somebody like that, you didn't have no mercy. You don't deserve no mercy. You don't deserve grace. You didn't have no mercy. You didn't have no mercy. Like, it's people. Again, it's people who walking around the neighborhoods who's done a lot. You got stores that in your community that sell the children cigarillos and Lucy's and all this stuff, and y'all don't be shutting nothing down. See, When it comes to, y'all gangster with the wrong people. When it comes to people coming to the neighborhood and doing what they want, y'all ain't got nothing to say. They could set up their restaurants, whatever. They could do whatever they want in your hood. But somebody who actually tried to, the best way that he could, extract hood dudes from the hood and show them the world, because these dudes traveled the world. We talk about grimy Brooklyn dudes, and I don't mean grimy because they do grimy stuff, but this is just where we from. This is all we know. And then for him to be 49 years old and survived all of that madness, the schools, the shows, the world stuff, the tours, and make a name for himself, a brand and a crew, and he's not a billionaire. He's not celebrated. He's not celebrated. So for him to do that, and again, I've been giving him props and praise. I've interviewed him, but I also did a video about him because I'm like, damn, I think he's the first person to put on his whole crew. Who else you know put on all their dudes from Brooklyn? Just really think about that. Jay-Z ain't do it. Big ain't do it. AZ ain't do it. Fab ain't do it. It was Buckshot. We wouldn't have known who Tech and Steel was. We wouldn't know who Smith and Wesson was. We wouldn't have known who Helter Skelter was. We wouldn't know who the Beat Miners was. We wouldn't have known all of this. And he, out of the industry, Buckshot, the rapper, got the short end of the stick. He got beat and still put on his whole crew. It was yelling Brooklyn early. Biggie came out in 94. Buckshot was already out. So, like I said, for the borough to for the borough to not react the way, because this is like, I'm just saying, this is one of our giants. This one of our giants, although he's short in stature, in height. But you remember where you was at when Who Got the Props came out. You remember where you was at when How Many MCs came out. You remember this man got classic records and then made sure other people did classics. And again, never bothered nobody. This is the thing. He never bothered nobody. I don't know him from having beef. So just to see somebody do that to him, where did the beef come from? Like, Buckshot? Beef? Beat up? Now, if I was out there and somebody kicked my ass, whatever, I'd be welcoming that sometimes. I'd be wanting to see if I still got it to take on like 2-3 guys. So whatever. Buckshot? Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Truthfully, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Like, y'all gonna get fucked up, man. I'm just saying, I don't even know what else to say. Like, yo, y'all gonna get it. It's nothing nobody could do to help y'all. Y'all gonna get it. I'm just saying that. Y'all gonna get it. Cause, nah. That's our boy, man. Like, that's man, nah, man. Nah. Y'all gonna get it. Telling y'all fucked up. That's one of them ones. Y'all shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you sometimes have to mediate. And I know when you young and you hungry and you wanna bop. sometimes you got to think, even when I was young and I was outside being stupid, it was certain people that I knew. And you know, it's bugged out too. People always do that shit to people who they think they could do it. Do that shit to somebody that's a worthy opponent. And when I say opponent, do that to somebody who wants that problem. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what's up with I don't know what's up with our people. I really don't know what's up. I really don't know what's up with our people. I don't know what's up with our people. And reason why I said that, I don't know what's up with our people, because I don't even know, and I've been saying this for years, I don't even know who our people is anymore. I don't even know who my people is. I can't even identify with our people. I don't know who's who, because at any given time, for any reason, it's up. And I'm like, yo, I look like you. I come from where you come from. I have motivation like you. I have thoughts like you. My upbringing was like yours. I just might have worked a little harder. I might have just got more opportunities. But then now it's like, because I got an opportunity, or because I got this, it's up for me. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. Shout out to Rock. I watched your video earlier. Of course, I will never feel how they feel. They're more closer, have a better intimate relationship with him. But these videos that we film can be so harmful, because not only do you hear what happened to your people sometimes, you got to see it, and it's forever, right? I remember when Triple Beans got assassinated, and I watched it. You know, you watch that, and then you just somehow just like, you just helpless. You know what I'm saying? You just helpless. And I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. I don't know if y'all just too high, too drunk, too angry, too uninspired, unmotivated. You don't know your purpose. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but I am going to tell you what. When shit be happening to y'all, yo, that's what you get. And and listen, it's us as the older guys to start speaking truth to power to these little dudes. Even if they don't want to listen, just tell them, okay. Your mama, your grandmama, your auntie told you a hard head make a soft behind. And they always was right. The elders was always right. Just really think about it. The elders was always right, because they already went through what we want to go through. But we think we know. We think we know. Little homies, yo, we not your enemies. Because nowadays, when you get called an OG, you're not getting called an OG because you put in work. They calling you OG, they calling you old. So don't take the OG tag as some type of badge of honor or some type of term of endearment. They calling you old. So I don't like when people call me OG, because OG originally stood for original gangster. You don't know me for nothing gangster. And if you looking at me, calling me because I'm old or whatever the case may be, that's fine. But at the same time, I'm somebody that you should be striving to be like. Because I come from where you come from. I don't like comparing trauma, but I come from that. And if you want the blueprint, I'm giving you the blueprint night after night, the blueprint. I give you the blueprint. But you got to sober up. You got to stop getting high. You got to stop looking at this and that and the allure of bullshit, because it ain't going to get you nowhere. That's a phase that I went through when I was young. And I wish I had an OG that could say to me, yo, don't do this in the third. But it just so happened that the OGs that I had was a little bit older than me. So they wasn't old enough to not know better themselves. So they was still going through it. Now we know better. We got some of y'all little dudes by like 20 years, 25 years. I'm not going to tell you nothing that I never went through. I'm not going to tell you nothing that I don't know about. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to say, do this. I'm not putting no pack in your hand. I'm not putting no ratchet in your hand. I'm not telling you to put in no work. I'm not passing you no weed. I'm not passing you no liquor. And I'm not passing you no narcotics. I don't have that for you. All I have is a blueprint of how to get out of some of the conditions that you in and fulfill the destiny and what you want to do. And most of y'all want to do this. I know y'all look at them and y'all think they the higher up because they got all these followers and all these subscribers and they get all these views. That could be bought and paid for. But what a lot of them don't have is this. See, I have 18 years in this. They don't. And that's why I put it all on the line night after night. I have 18 years in this. 18. They don't. So don't look at people's subscribers and views and all that and think they successful. Let me see them almost put in 2 decades in it. 2 decades. Before it was cool to do. So if you holler at me and you listen to me, I'm going to give you the information. I give you the information night after night. But you could come to me how you are, but you can't come to me and you can't leave like that. So if you come to me a drunk and an alcoholic and a deviant and all that, I'm going to talk you out of being like that because that's a part of the problem. That is the problem. When you high, drunk, or on narcotic and you just downright evil, you are part of the problem because you do not know how to excrete your pain. So what you do is you start oppressing people. That's the problem. Shit, the whole country is in pain. The whole world is in pain. Your pain ain't above nobody else's. We all some days get up like shit. We all feel away some days. But that's when you stick together. That's when you come up with a plan. That's when you say, yo, man, this is what we got to do. It's going to take discipline. It's going to take sacrifice. And it's going to take applications. You have to apply your discipline and your sacrifices, and then you're going to be able to accomplish some stuff. It ain't about what they doing. I don't care about none of that shit. It's about me and me being responsible for me. And a lot of times, I know that y'all angry. I know sometimes I'm still angry and I'm successful, but I be angry sometimes for y'all. Sometimes I know y'all don't have a voice. I know nobody don't talk the way I talk. Nobody don't say or have the platform to say what I could say. So I be feeling like sometimes I'm your voice. Although some people might think I'm not speaking for you. No, I'm speaking for the angered, the depressed, the people that don't have no parents, the people that grew up on welfare, the people that grew up poor, the people that have been abused in life. I speak for y'all. That's what this platform has been about since I had it. No capping, no fronting. Never took a drink in front of you. Never smoked nothing. No pills. No wild shit. So, again, it's situations where if you listen and get out, because I can't, listen, I'm not no fucking monkey. I'm not here to dance the jig. I'm not here to play games to get you to like me or always. Listen, I'm not here for that. We gonna have some fun. We gonna laugh. We gonna joke. We gonna do all that. But y'all gotta start asking more questions. Younger dudes, y'all gotta start asking more questions. Seriously, you some of us have the answers. Some answers we don't have. And I'm gonna tell y'all, yo, we need y'all more than y'all know. Don't think you discarded. Don't think that nobody don't care. Because as a community, we shouldn't have to be rallying behind Buckshot because something happened to him. We should be rallying behind Buckshot because he did something great for our culture. That's why we should be rallying behind each other, not because something happened to him. It shouldn't take something to happen to somebody for us to feel like, you know what, salute. Because one thing that we do is messed up. Is if that man put out a project, dudes would be like, he washed it. That's like, I don't know where we get it from. I don't know why we got it. But for some reason, man, we hate to see each other doing good. Some of us do good the right way, man. We don't hurt nobody. Seriously, we not hurting nobody. No lives was lost. Nobody was drunk, high. And then y'all just be mad as hell. You know, I'm just mad. I didn't do it to you. Seriously, I didn't cause none of your homies to pay. I never spoke anything to push you out there in a bad way. I that's not what I talk. And y'all still be mad. But the people who do shit to you, you don't even be mad at them. You don't matter. You're not mad at these platforms that harbor a bunch of people that push all these harmful images and in this imagery. Y'all love that shit. Y'all give them all your views and all your likes. Y'all like that. So, Buckshot, he gonna be all right, man. He a warrior. Sadly, he just ended up being a casualty of the war of self-hate of Brooklyn. Sadly, black people, your people. That's what we face. And anytime you get into a situation where you see them doing something they ain't got no business doing, and you go after them, and you say, yo, get up out of here, it be our people caping for them. I watch it every day. We tired of their platforms. We tired of them making mockeries of us. We tired of all that shit. We tired of all that. But when we speak, oh, you hating this, that, and the third. Nah, nobody not hating. We just tired of, we not idiots. We not animals. We not stupid. Like, why does everybody treat us like we stupid but then need us for our numbers, but then play off our intelligence? We not stupid. We see what the fuck is going on. We know what's happening. But then when we speak, look how many Stevens come out. Caping. The worst thing you could ever do is give some of these niggas a couple of dollars. That's one of the worst things you could do. You could give some of these niggas a couple of dollars, man, they will take you out. $500. And I don't mean street shit. I just mean like they will stand in the way, just like Steven. That's the only way I could really classify dudes. Steven. That's the only way I could classify dudes is Steven. But at the end of the day, this is not about Buckshot the rapper, because if you from Brooklyn, yo, I just like I said, my thing is he's an elder. He don't deserve none of that. And he's to be protected in Brooklyn. He's to be protected in Brooklyn. Seriously. He's to be protected in Brooklyn. And yo, claim your work. That's all we want. To his family. Very, very important. To his family, close friends, loved ones. We riding with y'all. Y'all got our full support. Healing to the homie. These cameras, these cameras gonna get. And I want to say this too. Shout out to everybody who love Buckshot the way we do. The other thing is, I see Noah Randall said, is there a GoFundMe or something? I think more important than money, we just need, I don't think it's a money thing. He don't need no money. But what we do need is just education, and we do need we need education. We need like intervention and shit like that. We need, what's wrong? You know what? That's what I be wanting to know. What is the problem? That's what I be wanting to know. What is the problem? What makes dudes go out in the street and you woke like me when I wake up, right? Listen, when I wake up, I say, yo, this is what I got to do today. At no point in that day that I say, I got to jump somebody, I got to fight somebody, I got to harm. That's not in my day. I don't say, my ops is here, I got to do. That's not in my day. I always think about what I need to do for me. What do I got to do? What is my purpose for today? At this time, I got to do this. I got to do. That's what I don't go as the wind blow. I don't just, what's happening today. I don't know what I'm doing today. Nah, I know what I'm doing. I know my purpose. And it doesn't involve getting high, getting drunk, just living with no purpose. I know what I'm doing. I know the goal. I know what the goal is. So if you get up every day and you know what the goal is and it don't involve nobody else and it only involve what you got to do for you, then you already winning. You already winning. But I think a lot of times, a lot of y'all don't have no goal. You just with whatever. And then whatever somebody else say, let's do, you with it. Even if it's something stupid. That's why dudes be getting locked up. Dudes be getting bombed. Dudes be, all types of stuff be happening. And again, you got to find, what are you here for? What is your purpose? Maybe your purpose is just to be a good father. Your purpose is to be a good brother. Your purpose is to be a good uncle. Your purpose is to be a good godfather. Your purpose is to be a good son. But your purpose can't be that you get up every day to oppress somebody because you sad and mad and you don't got what you want. So that can't be your purpose. You're gonna lose. Y'all gotta figure it out. And another thing that nobody wants to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it. A lot of these little idiots out here that's running around doing dumb shit, that be y'all kids, man. That be y'all nephews. That be y'all nieces. That be y'all little cousins. if you can't control your family, if you can't talk to your family, then we doomed. Because a lot of times, a lot of this little madness that be going on, that be our relatives. And once we lose control of the youth and the children, then we in trouble. So don't condone none of the stupidity that you see. Because a lot of time, that's your sons out there being little assholes. That's your sons out there. That's your daughters out there. Or your little cousin or your niece and your nephew. But when it come to your family, you act like you don't see it. No, you know your kids is assholes. You know your niece and nephew be out there doing bullshit. And when they get locked up or somebody put them under the dirt, you play stupid like you don't know what's going on. No, you know what the hell is going on, because if you're from it, you can recognize it. It ain't nothing new. They not doing nothing in a new way. If you're from it, you recognize it. You know when they active in many ways. I can't say it on here, but you know when they active, you could just tell, you know. But when you want to turn a blind eye, just remember, your child is doing it to somebody else's child. Remember that. If your child is locked up for unaliving, they did that to somebody else's child. So stop playing stupid and stop encouraging stupid shit too. Stop enabling stupid shit. Because if you feel like you can't control them, my grandmother told me the best advice. She said, I tell y'all all this all the time. Me, growing up, being an angry young man, I had a reason to be, but my grandmother said, yo, they make room for you. It's two places they always gonna make room for you. Jail and the morgue. It's never too crowded. So you could be like Little Dirk or you could be like King Von. And that's your kids out there. That's your kids spinning. That's your kids with the little wild haircuts, pants off their ass, walking around with sticks and poles and sipping lean and smoke. That's your kids. And even if it's not your biological children, if they from your building, if they from your tenement and they on your block, that's still your children. Because some of them, you changed their damn Pampers. Some of them, you had something to do with their naming. Some of them, you was at their baby shower. Some of them, you was at their first birthday party. When did you become scared of them? When did you become scared of them? When did you become scared of your children? Now you can't tell them nothing? How? But you want to get on the internet and tell other people about their life and what they should be doing, but you can't even control your child? All the youth in my family respect me. We see, oh, whoa, what you doing? Come on, fuck out of here. You ain't even about that. You wasn't even raised to be like that. We ain't trying to get out of here. You ain't no punk because you don't want to go. Some of y'all smoking with y'all children, drinking. What do you think they do in your absence? If they do what they do in your presence, what do you think they do in your absence? That's your children. That's your future. That's your lineage. It's getting killed off. And you are helping it. You're assisting it. If you have a bunch of little dudes, if your son hang with a bunch of little dudes and you see them outside, you know what you do? You say to the children, the youth, what is it that y'all want to do? I'ma help that. You know your children have goals and aspirations? Support their efforts. You know how far you can go when you have a parent supporting you? You know how far you could go when your parent put you in music school or your parent bought you some turntables or a piece of studio equipment? That's going to keep them in the crib, or bought them a computer or a game, and you showed them how to game and all of that. You showed them ways that how they can make money off of their fun. That takes away all of that. But at the same time, you like when your kid sometimes is about that life. You cooped up in that room. You need to go outside. All you do is play the game. What the hell is outside? Don't you know you gonna lose your child outside? You want them in the crib being a little geek and a nerd and playing the game? That's okay. Because at least you got eyes on them. But some of y'all want to do so much dirt, so much fuckery. You want the kids outside so you could smoke, or you could fuck on something, or you could bring all types of stuff. So you need them out the house. That's the problem. It's you. Sometimes it's not the children. We've been their age. They cannot if they could outsmart you and you're an adult and you're a damn fool. Because nothing new is under the sun. Everything that they want to do, whether it's cutting school, no matter anything they try to do, we already did it before. They cannot pull nothing over your eyes. They can't. And if they pulling stuff over your eyes, that means you're not paying attention. Pay attention. That man gonna be there. That girl gonna be there. Them situations gonna be there. That damn job gonna be there. Get your children the help they need. And sometimes ask them. Sometimes they need counseling. Sometimes you're the fucking problem. You wonder why your children are acting out. Let them get a counselor or a therapist. They gonna tell the therapist it's your ass. Sometimes y'all enabling bullshit. Sometimes y'all enabling bullshit. What you drink, what you smoke, what you watch, what you listening to. All that shit raises demons. So, anyway, shout out to y'all. What did you say? This dude, Doggie, talking like that, and he don't even know what Buckshot did to the other brother. You gonna feel silly when you find out Buckshot did some disrespect. I ain't gonna feel like nothing. And Charles Loxley, regardless of what you say, that's still my brother. We don't give up on our own. Nothing that a man did besides harming a child warrants a man getting beat like that. I said that. So Charles Loxley, I want to say from the bottom of my heart,
fuck you. And the horse you rode in.
And when a man make a mistake or a man do something, you show me where beating a man senseless is going to solve anything. Because you do all that. And when the cops say freeze, you ain't got no fight in you. You lay on the ground. You lay on the ground, face down. When they say freeze, whenever they see all of this, you on demon time. You this, that, and the third. The minute they say freeze, you freeze. You get on the ground, face down. So fuck out of here. No matter what he did. Moderators, you already know what to do. You lost that one, Charles. You lost that one, Chuck. You lost that one. Anyway, shout out to y'all. Salute to y'all. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. I wish I could just get y'all to understand how important y'all are. I don't think y'all know or understand how important y'all are, how important your voice is, how important you being proactive is in so many things. You important. And don't ever think that it's only 3 of y'all or it's only 2 of you. No, you find like minds. And the way you could get together and chip in on a bottle, you could get together and make miracles happen, seriously. One of the worst things that you will ever face, and it's feeling like nobody believes in you and you alone. Let me explain something to you. No matter how much you feel like you by yourself, you're not by yourself because you got you. You got you. And a lot of times people are rooting for you. They just don't know how to express it. One thing that we don't know how to do, I got to say this before I go. If you show praise, you dick eating, you glazing. If you don't say nothing, you hating. So we're caught in the middle of not knowing how to look at each other and say, yo, that's a fly ass hat. Because one day I'm going to feel like, yo, nigga was dick riding my hat when he met me. This is what this did to us. So we all standoffish. We all looking at each other like, yeah, he doing a good job, but I ain't saying nothing. That's the problem. You see somebody that, you know, worthy of praise, give it up. Give it up, man. I every day I praise somebody. Every day. Because I see somebody and I understand the mentality of our people because I'm one of them. I'm that too. But sometimes I can see somebody with a fly ass hat and I'd be like, yo, homie, you bodied that hat with them sneakers. And you should see the smile on grown ass men's face when you tell them something great about themselves. You want to make somebody day? I'm not talking about the opposite sex because you want to beat. You want to make somebody day? Tell them something great about themselves. You see a grown-ass man smile, side tooth missing, all that shit. You be like, yo, fam, that hat, incredible. You see a grown-ass man like, yo, because he went outside to say, damn, my hat is fly. Yo, fam, them sneakers, I don't know where you found them shoestrings from, but the way you put them shoestrings with that jacket, you'll see a grown-ass man be like, yeah, yo. We don't congratulate each other enough. We don't look at each other and be like, yo, you did your thing. You did your thing. We just walk past each other angry and mad. And the person, people ain't even do that shit to you, but you mad at them. You know what? I'm a cologne guy. So sometimes I'll be like, yo, fam, that's Invictus. And he just start laughing because he knew he was going outside smelling good. So you like, yo, fam, either that's Invictus or that's that Mont Blanc red. Nigga be like, nah. You will have a grown-ass man conversation with a perfect stranger about cologne. About cologne. Ladies, you see a lady, she smell good, she got on a nice dress. Yo, wow, where you got that dress from? It's beautiful. All people be wanting is compliments and want appreciation. That's all it take. You be like, yo, and then you just give them, because whatever pique your interest, we got more in common than we think. So whatever pique your interest might pique somebody else's. So if you see somebody and he had a fly hat or the jacket is crazy, you be like, yo, damn, fam, where you got that? Remember back in the days, you used to be like, yo, where you got that jacket from? I've been looking for that. Yo, they got it. That's all you got to do. That shit lightens up the mood so much. People be so happy. They don't feel so standoffish because you didn't come at them with any aggression. You didn't mean mug them. You didn't do any of that shit. You be like, yo, look, damn, fam, where you got that shit from? It's more than just seeing a fat ass. Yo, nobody don't think you sus. You ain't gonna be sus to tell a dude, yo, I don't know where you got them gloves from, but the way you match them shits with them sneakers, you got it. Because a lot of men who catch each other's eye, wolves see wolves. So we look at each other and be like this, all right? Because when you look a man in his eye, nobody says anything, that's a sign of aggression. And just because you spoke first or I spoke first, we just want to break the ice because us looking at each other is a problem, unfortunately. So my favorite compliment is, yo, somebody smell good out. Yo, who got on them smell goods? Nah. What's up with them smell goods? Nah, fam, you bodied that. Don't let me see some fly shades. Like, yo, you got the Gucci. Oh, nah, you got the Gucci's. That's all it takes to just break the ice sometimes. Sometimes it's so much tension. You never know what somebody got going on, right? You never know what their day consists of, their children. You don't know. Sometimes you just got to break the ice. Break the ice. Everybody is a celebrity in their own way. You at your job, somebody coming with food from work. Damn, you put your foot in that pot. That smell good. You know how happy people, people love compliments. Everybody wants to be complimented. Everybody. Don't worry, Loch Ness. You'll be okay. That's the way to break the ice. You see somebody, you got children, they got children. These kids be beautiful out here. How could you walk past a baby, one of the most innocent people in the world, and not say, hey, baby, how could you? I can't do it. Don't go to the supermarket with me. Because if we see babies and kids, I'm talking, hey, baby. Because babies, when you see babies, they never had their shoes on. I don't know what that, they don't like shoes. So and that's like a little running joke I got in my head. Every time you go past a baby, so if they got their shoes on, I'll be like, wow, your baby got their shoes on? And they'll tell you, yeah, man, we had to fight her to keep these on. All babies will be barefooted. No socks, no shoes, no nothing. So if they old enough to sit up, most babies don't have their shoes on. That's a conversation starter. Where your shoes at? So again, if you want to feel good when you out there, you got to put good feelings in the universe. Every person that we come in contact with is not for us to sleep with too. Sometimes we can have small talk and conversation. You just never know. You might be on the side of the road, and that might be that person that, hey, I went to the store the other day, and this lady was coming out, and she was like, you go to Planet Fitness, right? I was like, yeah. She said, I remember your face. I don't remember her. But sometimes your aura and your presence is just so positive. When people remember you that you never spoke to, that means you got good aura. Because people that don't like you, they ain't going to say, I remember you from such a. They ain't going to say nothing to you. But you got to walk around with the aura. You got to walk around with like, yo, today going to be a good day. Yo, just put out the positivity in the air. And it's hard as hell. New York City, it's hard. The bus is late. Rick Smith said, yeah, I'm telling you, they not, listen, babies don't want shoes on their feet. I don't know what it is. They don't want shoes. My niece used to go in the room. She didn't have her shoes on and she had a mouth full of foot. How did you get your foot in your mouth? And she's just sitting there eating her toes. You can't do that as an adult, but you know what I'm saying? So you just have a mouthful of foot. Like, how you eating your toes? But it's hard everywhere, man. It's hard everywhere. But all right, let me get up out of here, man. Let me get up out of here. Just wanted to build with y'all. Buckshot, come on, man. You a Brooklyn warrior. Just don't like the fact that it had to happen to you. I don't want it to happen to anybody who don't deserve it. Shout out to all boot camp, duck down crew. A lot of them is my personal people too. Shout out to Rusty, Rock, rest in peace, Sean Price, Tech. It's my brothers, man. Like, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like my brothers. And then we all love our borough. You know what I'm saying? We all love our borough. And we gotta hold each other down. You know what I'm saying? We gotta hold each other down. And that's it. So yo, I'm Doggie Diamonds. You know, I'm on all social media. Doggie Diamonds on Facebook, Doggie Diamonds TV on Instagram. Both of those accounts will be like at 100K by the end of the week. I promise you. Vanguardian TV, that's a fly ass name. Vanguardian TV. You like I said, you got it with that. Hold on. Nah, I like this right here. I like this. Yo, did we do some work before, bro? I think we did some work before Vanguardian TV. We did do some work before. Shout out to Vanguardian TV. Yeah, we did some work because I remember the logo now. Yup. Yeah, shout out to Vanguardian TV. Yeah, that's a fly ass name. Yo, I love a good name and a good logo. Woo! I love a good name and a good logo. Like when somebody like figure it out, I'll be like, yo, you got it, you figured it out. I love that. You know what I'm saying? But I remember Vanguardian TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody on YouTube trying to get to it. Shout out to everybody just navigating through this crazy, weird space. It is tough. I didn't do no intro today because I just wanted to get right to it. But I do have one thing that I wanted to show y'all. Listen, man, if you, see? Speed. I made a mistake. But yo, man, let me get up out of here. Make sure y'all leave a comment on the video. Get the likes up on the video. I was trying to show my consultation, so I'll put that back in there. I'll be back later on. I'm not going live later on. The Interlude TV is the other channel. We about to set that off with some good stuff. Until next time, man, I am out of here. Peace.